Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. Today we're going to be opening up some Danganronpa figures. So, let's quickly get through this pop-up parade. We've got Chihiro here. A little bit more tape. Everybody's favorite, I don't know, would you call... And Chihiro, there's always a debate about whether Chihiro's actually trans or not. Because... game, they explicitly refer to him as male and say that he dresses as a girl and acts and pretends to be a girl simply just to not be made fun of for being so feminine. Regardless, adorable, and not too many figures of Chihiro out there, so... I saw they were making a pop-up parade, I figured, why not? Probably won't get any other Chihiro figures. I might as well just grab the pop-up parade. It's got a decent design. Cheap, small, basic. Why not? It's usually my attitude with pop-up parades. And just like any other prize figure, except they're very easy to get. Let me adjust my light slightly because it's set up for a bigger character. Or a larger figure. There we go. So there's a Chihiro pop-up parade. Did a good job on it. Not much you can really say about a pop-up parade though. They're as simple as it gets. So anyway, now we get to play a game that I have not played on this channel yet, called Is It a Bootleg? Because I bought this one boxless from eBay. The only reason that I did that is because it's from a seller that I've already bought stuff from, and everything that I got from them was legit and really good and a good price. And it's a good sign when we get some at least original plastic insert packaging. So more than likely, this isn't a bootleg. It may be one of those factory rejects or one of those bootlegs that's made with the original factory equipment. You have a lot of bubble wrap to go through for this. I think the rest of this is paper. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the pieces. I have a feeling that this is legit, but you never know when you buy something without the box. But this was such a good price that I couldn't pass it up. And the seller is pretty legit in my experience. There's no reviews talking about anything being bad. They do sell a lot of stuff out of box. I have a feeling that it might just be a real store, like a used figure store in Japan, that just sells some of its stock online and sells like display models that don't have boxes. So this may have been like a store display at some point. I'm not sure. I am definitely curious to know the history of why this, well, not just why this doesn't have a box, but why this seller seems to have a lot of figures with no box, because I believe they were selling a couple of these. Definitely noticing some slight scuffing on this. Just a little bit of white flecks on the black. Definitely easy to fix. Just a little bit of a touch-up. Not sure if that's paint transfer or just scuffing. Everything else seems fine. This has the Spike Chunsoft copyright. You can kind of see it there. So the copyright on the bottom is a good sign. Looks correct. Feels like Fat Company plastic. Feels like the same as the Kyoko that I got, which I also got a good deal on because the box had a big dent in it, but the figure was fine. So I'm lucky I was able to get both of these at a good price. I'm just hoping that nothing is damaged. There's a game console, TV. Now, the other irritating thing is that this did not come with instructions, so I'm going to have to figure out how all these pieces fit together, which will be interesting. Let's get Chiaki out of her bubble wrap here very carefully. And definitely package this very well. There's a lot of bubble wrap protecting all of this. So there's Chiaki. Yeah, that definitely feels authentic. That that has a lot of weight to it, especially that backpack. That is solid. That is chunky. That is, yeah, this is definitely authentic. So that's very nice. This is not a bootleg. There's no way. You can see the quality on the game screen too. This is also kind of chunky and heavy as well. Like, look at the detail on that. Yeah, this is not a bootleg. There's no way. Excuse me. Let's get these game controllers out of their little blister. I'm glad that they at least retained this blister for the game controllers, because I think these, even with bubble wrap, you're going to have a hard time protecting those thin little cables. So at least we have this inner blister to protect those when we move this thing around. Get rid of all the other packaging, but we'll hang on to this for sure. All right, let's see if we can figure out how to put this together without the instructions. I did notice she seems to have a hole in her back for this, assuming this probably just slides in there. No? Maybe not. Maybe it's this one. No, that's not the right size. I'm going to assume it is this one, and it just might be a little bit difficult to get in there. Maybe it goes in the other way. No? This might take me a bit to figure out. I have a feeling that this is just being stubborn. I had that issue with the Kyoko Fat Company as well. Some of her pieces were a bit of a pain to try to get them to fit together. I had to shave a few pieces down just to get them to fit properly. So yeah, my guess is this hole is just a little bit too snug. There we go. Got it in. Just had to really force it. So yeah, that goes in her back. And I'm assuming she's got a peg. Yeah. Which one is it though? Is it this one? It's too big. This one? No. This one? Yes. The correct way. Yep. Okay. There's Monami. I'm assuming the TV has a spot. Yep. Question is, what angle is this supposed to go at? I think it's like this, looks like. Yep, there it goes. Get that all the way in there. Okay. So there's the TV, Monami and Chiaki. And then we'll have to figure out where this stuff goes. Looks like, yeah, the game controllers plug into there. That plugs into the TV. So the only question is, where does the game console actually plug into? I have to figure that out. There's got to be like a small peg or something sticking out of somewhere. So we'll find it eventually. Let's see where these pegs are supposed to go. That one's clearly for Chiaki. Looks like this one goes here. TV goes there. Chiaki goes here. Monami goes here. To figure out what angle this wants to go in at. gonna have to do this off camera just because I can't figure out how to line this up properly from the angle that I'm working at. Okay. Yes, this should be correct. Might be another issue here getting this peg into this hole. I might have to shave open the hole slightly. Just because that does not want to go in the way that it's supposed to. For some reason. Also, my hands are a little bit too slippery to try to... Alright. It's not in all the way, but it appears to be staying for now. Now let's try to figure out how this game console is supposed to work. I don't know if it's supposed to just be like free floating. Assuming this goes in the back here. Yeah, okay, that goes in like that. And then we also got to figure out where the controllers stick in. My hands are starting to get sweaty. I may have to finish putting this together later once I get it on the shelf, because I'm going to have to actually look up how that's supposed to go together. I don't want to risk breaking it, so we're going to call it there. But we did learn that it is official. I just want to make sure I put it together properly, and considering I don't have the instructions, I'm going to have to reference a picture. So I'll leave it like that for now. But it looks great. That's going to look really nice with the Kyoko. And then we've also got the Chiaki pop-up parade that's going to release. In the meantime, we still have one more figure to open for this video, which means I'm actually going to have to move this stuff over because we need a lot of room for this one. As you can probably see, we have the Junko bunny. I wasn't planning on getting this one initially because I'm kind of on the fence about the way that she looks, but it was a decent enough price, and because she's such a popular character, and this is a well-done bunny, like, I think the design is really good. I think it's a really nice bunny. It's just, like, I don't personally like it that much. I have a feeling that she's going to go up in value a lot. And I like her well enough. So I figure it's probably worth it to get her, because she's probably going to be worth a lot of money. I don't think she's going to tank the way that the other ones have. Let's see what she looks like out of the box, because... oh my, her base. Okay, before I show her out of the box, that is her base. Oh my. That is like a lunch plate. Like if you get one of those lunch-size paper plate sets, it's about that size. That is a very large base. Now, people have said you can kind of display her without it. She kind of wobbles, but you can kind of support her with like a smaller thing underneath. So let's see. So that is her. Let's see. Best approach, I think, is this way. She has some very hefty packaging going on here. And there is tape. So let's get this. Cut, and then break into these blister clamp button things. I think that's it. Is these things, so far in my experience on the freeing packaging, are very difficult to pop out. Yeah. These are some of the worst. But you could also call them some of the best, because they are supposed to stay closed. It's just annoying to open. There we go. There's that. Let's get her out. Get all this bubble wrap off. Okay, yeah, seeing her in person, I actually like her more than the pictures. I had a feeling. I was like, I might like her a little bit more in real life. Which I do. She does sit very well. She is slightly unstable, but you really got to tip her a decent amount. So she is definitely displayable without the base, which is good because that base is huge. Let's get her bunny ears in. Let's get these plugs out. If they'll come out. There we go. Those are some very tight plugs. And yeah, I don't think I'm even going to bother with the base, honestly. It's so big. It's so massive. Even though I'm putting all of my quarter scale figures on top of my detolfs, that's still a really big base that I just don't want to deal with, so we're going to just display her like that. I think she looks great. I'm actually really glad that I got her. She looks really nice in real life. I think the pictures didn't do her justice. I'm very happy with that, and I have the barrel egg Kyoko and the black Chiaki bunnies coming. So I have a full set of Danganronpa girls, except for V3. I don't like Kaede. I'm not gonna get her. I don't like 3 for some reason. It's not my thing. I mostly like 1, and then parts of 2. In any case, that's it for this unboxing. I'm going to end the recording here and figure out how to put Chiaki together so I don't accidentally break any of these little pieces. And I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. Thank you for watching, and bye.